Hi, this is Emily McGee from myadaptablecareer.com, and I help busy bloggers and solopreneurs get more done through better time management. Right now I'm doing an unboxing and walkthrough of the Day Designer Planner, and I have this lovely post-it here because I'm kind of a weirdo and don't want my address on video. So Day Designer comes in this very pretty box. Ooh, and it stays pretty. Got a little mission statement. Love the gold stripies. Ooh, and we've got another box. Let's see, my guess is that this is supposed to go this way. And we've got a little drawer it comes in. That's fancy. Oh, come on. Okay. Move my chair. All right, so we have this little card. All right, trying to get you to share on Instagram. Here's a little walkthrough, describe some of the parts of the planner that we'll look at in just a minute. Let me take out my planner. So this is big. This is a fairly hefty planner, I'd say. Very thick, bigger than many of the others I've been looking at. I love the bright color. I picked that, and they have many other options if you're more of a plain Jane kind of person. This looks a little bit worn, and I don't like that. This is a pretty expensive planner, so I would expect these edges to be a little more flawless. That's kind of annoying. The coil's kind of nice. I like the gold. Start opening. We've got a pocket here, and the first page, I like this, the My Word for the Year. I try to do that every year. It does help me frame my work and stay on track with my goals. So I think that's a nice little feature. Here's, like many planners, some instructions on best ways to use this. So I do like that. Here are a way to check in on how you're spending your time. And I think time tracking is really important. It's good to make sure that your values line up with how you're spending your time. So I love that they have this page. Here's a place again to think about your core values, that's what they call it. And then setting goals and turning those goals into routines and daily tasks and habits. So I think a lot of people get stuck from, they make a goal, which is great, and then they don't know how to break it down into the smaller action steps. So these pages are really helpful with that, and I think that's a nice feature. We've got ideal month, so how would you envision yourself spending each of these days, and then your ideal week. Again, this is great for kind of seeing the bigger picture of your planning. Of course, we've got the 12-month overview. This is a little weird to me. This part of the 12-month overview is printed on the monthly tab. I don't love that, but it is what it is. And then here's what the months look like. We've got tabs for all the months. And of course, they've got the holidays on there. There's a place for your notes. You know, usually most of us would put our action steps or to-do list there. Another page for notes. And then here is what the daily or a weekend spread would look like. So Saturday and Sunday, it looks like come together. And I do like that because I think of a weekend in chunks. So this is probably the hour time starting at 5 until 9. I can tell that they are day designers on my same schedule. I'm usually up that early because I've got a baby, and then of course I'm exhausted and go to bed by 9. So you can write down your appointments. I also love that they have the to-do list that's prioritized so that you really focus in. You know, you should only assign yourself a few things, like the most important things to do each day, and not have a never-ending to-do list. So this is a really nice feature. And there's also a place just to help you stay on top of your tasks or events in the following week, and I love that week at a glance. One thing I do notice is these pages seem pretty thin. I don't know if you can tell, but I can even see through on their light gray printing here. I think that's probably necessary because this planner is so giant. If they used thicker paper, it would be even more giant. But keep that in mind. You're probably not going to want to write on this with markers. You might even want like colored pencils or pencils because it is quite thin. All right, and let's take a look at what the daily spread looks like. So we've got a quote at the top of every day. We've got the date. This is a dated planner, so you know that can be a bummer. It means you can only buy it once or twice a year. You can't just buy it randomly and start. We've got your top 3, again, love that, prioritize to-do list, do, dinner, dollars, and don't forget. Very cute. So we're using the D theme. And I like how they have this. We've got the today, so you can keep track of your appointments, and then we've got the to-do. And I would probably use this as a brain dump list. So as I'm thinking of all of the stuff in all aspects of my life that needs to get done eventually, I can just jot it down here so that I don't forget. Again, with that new baby, I am liable to forget. And then here is where I would assign my top 3 tasks and any appointments I have. Down here you've got a notes section, and you could really customize this in a lot of different ways. You could use it as a habit tracker, you could use it to track your steps or your water, or to plan out the rest of your meals, even though you've got dinner up here. And then daily gratitude, and I have read a little research that doing this daily gratitude is a really positive thing, even for your productivity, because it just puts you in the right mindset for getting things done. So I think that's really cute. I like that it's not a huge amount of space, you know, so even on your worst days, you can come up with one little thing to put in this box. So every day looks like this. Again, it's called the Day Designer, so they really emphasize this daily spread. Let's go to the end of the month, and you'll see again, this is weird to me, they print the last day of January on the back of this thick divider, but I guess it saves space, and then we're on to February. So all the months are like that. I do love this cute gold tabs for finding your months. And I think this planner would be really great if you have a lot going on and you really have trouble focusing. Having it one day on a page gives you a lot of space to get down into the nitty-gritty, and you will be able to keep track of everything. So that is who I'd say this is going to be most helpful for. Let's turn to the back, see if we've got any little extra bonuses. Nope, just ends with New Year's Eve. 1 page for notes, and that is that. So, well, this is... Okay, this is hard. Apparently it's not designed to close easily. Good to know. So that's the Day Designer. And again, this is Emily McGee from My Adaptable Career. If you are interested in trying out the Day Designer, I've left a link below, and if you go use my link and go to their website, you are able to download a free sample page of this daily spread, so you can try it out, see if it works for you before, try before you buy. So again, use that link right below, give it a try. All right, have a great day.